Shepard began with the standard interview questions. Cooper turned the conversation to her military service and her security clearance just a few minutes in. That was when the first red flag raised itself.
Because of the nature of the work we do with the Defense Department, you'll need to undergo a background check and re-qualify for your security clearance. Is that a problem? Cooper asked, staring through her.
Not in the least, Madison replied with the confidence she felt. She seriously doubted the top security clearance she held while in the Army would be needed for a civilian job.
This is a salaried position that does require long hours when we are active on a case and may require some travel with little notice. Shepard then said, "You will be compensated with additional time off when we are in a lull. Will that be a problem?"
Madison's eyes stared intently at Shepard. A second red flag was waving at her. I realize this is a salaried position and that does often require additional hours. It's a problem if that's the norm, with little downtime in between the action. She phrased it that way on purpose, watching Shepard for his reaction.
The corners of his lips ticked upward. The work we do is important. We try to maintain a work-life balance, but sometimes it will seem the scales are tipped to work. We have a very competitive time-off package that most find tip the scales back in the other direction.
Now the corners of Madison's lips tugged upward. And what would that package be?
We give you 30 days PTO per year, plus the standard holidays, provided we are not in the middle of an active case when the holiday falls.
And there went red flag number 3, waving with frenzied insistence over Shepard's head. 30 days, just like the military. She doubted that was a coincidence. She could almost hear herself reciting the oath again. I state your name, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Oh, hell no.
You are also required to obtain and maintain a license to carry concealed. Is that something you can qualify for? Cooper asked.
With that question, the last red flag raised high into position beside the American flag in the corner of the room that was surrounded with the flags of every branch of the service. Let's cut through the shit, shall we? Madison said abruptly. I don't doubt for a second that you already know everything about me, including that I do have my CCW. And you probably even know the caliber of every weapon I have licensed in the state of Illinois. Hell, I'm sure you even know about the ones I don't have licensed too. She shot to her feet. She was done with this sham. Private security firm, my ass.
Shepard rolled in front of her, blocking her exit as she stepped toward the door. I'll have to ask you to retake your seat, Miss Miller.
Are you freaking kidding me? She demanded. You're going to stop me from leaving?
You doubt I can? Shepard asked. He hated that the chair made him seem weak.
Like you had to get in front of me to stop me. I noticed the remote locking mechanism on the door when I came in, so I'm sure you could have triggered it from where you were to keep me in this room. If the door isn't already locked, that is. And if you were close enough to me with your long arms, all you had to do was reach out and grab my arm to stop me. But instead, you get in front of me to try to intimidate me. And if that didn't work, you could have pulled the piece you're carrying in the holster under your left arm. Sorry, Mr. Shepard. This girl isn't intimidated. Now please get out of my way. This interview is over. I'm not interested.
Shepard's lips spread into a wide smile. You don't even know the offer.
Look, I know operators when I see them, she said. Her eyes swept over the 5 men. And every last one of you are operators. I can see it in your eyes and how you move. You're all packing underneath those uncomfortable sports coats that you're not used to wearing, and quite frankly, I'm not down with this ambush I walked into.
I am sorry for the dishonest nature of this interview. If I had been above board, I doubt you would have come in.
Damn straight. I left the Army for a reason, and I am a happy civilian, thank you very much.